Well, this week's episode of Car Stars and Roll Bars, I'm Mike Kinney, your host. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, and share. Hit us up on YouTube, all the social. Tell your friends everything we're doing. On each episode, we cover lots of activities in the world of car culture, whether it's collections, builders, celebrities. And this week, we have more SEMA for you. And you go, SEMA, what all is SEMA about? Well, actually, we got a little quick video because you got to kind of get it quick because this thing's 4 days long, as you can going to see. There's a whole bunch going on. Hey, Rick, hit that play button about SEMA. Yeah, that's why everybody gets excited about the SEMA Show. We're so thrilled it's based here in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Convention Center. In 2023, I think they hit around 160,000 attendees. Well, naturally, we didn't have time to talk to everybody, but it's our pleasure to share with you today some of the really cool interviews that we're able to find. Because when you walk the floors of SEMA, you get a chance to see some of your old friends, you meet some new ones. And our very first feature, if you will, an amazing company of what they're doing with diesels. This is One-Way Performance, Chase Wells. Check out what they stuff a diesel into this time. To my immediate right, I'm really not sure what we have anymore because it's got a diesel in it. To my left, I got Chase Wells. So what in the world is this?
It's a 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo with a 5.9 Cummins in it.
Okay, back that up. So you took a Lambo and you put a diesel in it.
Well, yes, we did. We have a TV show called Texas Metals Loud and Lifted. You can watch the whole process of it. But to sum it up, found a car in a junkyard. It was cut up. I didn't, I'm a big car enthusiast. I didn't want to take a nice one and cut it up. So we found one that was already done, built it to, what I envisioned several years ago. And this is it, if I could pull that vision and that rendering, if you will, out of my head, that's that car,
Wow. Because the fit and finish on it is amazing. But there must have been a lot of work going on to get that Cummins in there.
Man, we had some of the best in the world on this project with us, and I have the best team there is. And, going into this, we only had 2.5 months to build this car. So what you see from what it was.
Wait. Okay, 2.5 months, not 2.5 years.
2.5 months.
2.5 months.
2.5 months.
And you did it.
And we did it. We pulled it off,
Woo!
It was a lot of work, a lot of stress, a lot of sourcing parts. I mean,
good point.
Yeah, it was missing the quarter. So, I have parts from England, Australia, just all over the world finding, for this car.
Well, you've had a lot of comments here at SEMA, I bet, buddy.
Oh, man, the cars went absolutely viral.
Yeah, and it has. We're going to be talking to Chase, and we're going to get him on the show before too long because that car truly stopped everybody in their tracks, myself included. Each year as we walk around, there's certain booths we simply have to go by and say howdy. That includes our friends at TRAXXAS. We got a chance to say hi to Taylor once again. She's an amazing spokesperson, what they do, and they have really cool RC. I can't just say cars anymore. They got boats and trucks. You're going to get a sense of that. Let's go say howdy to Taylor and see what's going on with TRAXXAS in 2023. Every year we got to stop by and see what's going on in the world of TRAXXAS. I got my bestest buddy, Taylor Snyder, beside me. Good to see you as always. And how are you doing?
We're doing excellent. It's day 3. I feel like we're in one of the hottest booths here, so we're always a great stop to come on by and get that kid smile going on your face again.
And my ace videographer with me, Dylan, he goes, I know TRAXXAS. I think everybody knows TRAXXAS, right?
If they don't, they sure do now.
They sure do now. So what's new? What are you kind of seeing coming on the event horizon 2024?
Ooh, we are a little bit secretive about what's coming.
We understand.
How much fun would it be if you knew all the surprises,
Well,
right? So
can you give me a hint?
I don't have any hints for you.
Oh.
Listen, you got to collect the line currently before you can think about the
Good
next
point.
stuff.
Before you can upgrade, we'll be on.
We have a lot of new, and even if it's not new, we've upgraded and made some great new changes to some of our, I wouldn't say classic cars, but our bread and butter cars that have been around, that they're ones that everybody has. You know, when they say, "Oh, I've got a Rustler from 10 years ago that still runs. I got to pull that thing out." So we like to keep up with our line and make sure that there's something really for everybody in every niche, every category out there.
And for the viewers, when you come in their booth, you go to your website, they got boats, they've got drag Mustangs, everything in between.
Absolutely, yeah. We go from off-road if you want speed, if you want power, if you want to go off some jumps. We've got a lot of cars for that. We've got big scale, we got small scale. Our hottest new thing, obviously, is scale and trail crawling. We started in this a few years back, but we've continued to expand, except we didn't go bigger. We went smaller. So our TRX4Ms, these are our miniature versions of the classic 10th scale TRX4, and they're super well priced. They're $150 or $175. So usually we see people grabbing, I don't know, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, right? Yeah. One for inside, one for outside. It's a great Christmas present. A lot of times we hear while we're here.
Well, so, we're talking before, it's a great Christmas present. If it's snowing outside, leave me crawling over phone books and stuff.
Absolutely. We have a video where we got books and I see people building, crawler courses on their couch, going over their cats and dogs. It's whatever you want.
And before we say goodbye, behind you is the one that's always fascinated me. Now I see this 100 plus mph. That can't be mile per hour, is it?
That is actual miles per hour, not scale, but full size speed. That is real.
So that's not scale. That's like
is real 100 miles per hour.
Real.
0 to 100 in 4.92 seconds.
Oh my, you don't get Mikey speechless, but really?
Absolutely, yeah. We've taken it out on airfields where we've got some straightaways. We've taken it out on circular tracks. We have quite a bit of fun with it, absolutely.
Wow. So how do people find TRAXXAS, website, social?
They can absolutely head to our website, TRAXXAS.com, but our big focus is, of course, to push people into mom and pop stores. We're all about supporting local businesses. They're still out there. If you want to find one near you, go to our website. At the top, there's a Find a Dealer location. You put in your zip code, your city, not just in the U.S., but we've got several countries listed there.
Beautiful.
Pick your country, pick your expansion that you want to find, hit go, and you will see a list of hobby shops, and we absolutely encourage you to go there. You might even have better prices at the hobby shop than our website. So definitely check it out.
And what I like too, number one, you're supporting your local hobby shop, but I think that's equally important. If you have any questions or certain assembly techniques, they have the answer.
And they'll help you fix your car. That's the best part.
There you go.
TRAXXAS is you could run it over with a full-size truck and rebuild it from the ground up.
That is a true story. You can literally rebuild these almost if you just got a couple of tires left. That car we're talking about behind Taylor, it goes over 100 miles an hour. That's real speed, real MPH. I got to figure out maybe I can talk Marion to let me have one of those. Another great company we like to talk to, and they have an amazing line of products, is our good friends at American Autowire. Had a chance to bump into Bob Ely and say howdy, and just listen to some of the capabilities they have for the wiring for literally almost any automobile. And everybody talks about their cars and their wheels and their tires. A lot of people, I don't know why, Bob, they never think about the wiring because that is such a critical component, whether you're rebuilding a car or doing something from scratch. I got Bob Ely to my immediate left, and I tell you, I am a huge fan of American Autowire. How are you guys doing?
We're doing really well. The SEMA Show is always a big deal for us.
Yeah.
You're going to see our wiring in all the top builds here.
Cool.
Rewiring the cars, getting them the extra accessories and circuits that they need to make their old cars new.
Make the old cars new, as I understand, to talk with Scott Hughes and everybody, because all you guys are brand ambassadors of this amazing company, and you have the the ability, you can do some custom designs as well, right?
That's correct. We have universal kits where we can upgrade cars pretty much all the way up through the 90s. Some people are even doing the 2000s with universal kits or newer. They're gonna replace all the old wiring. It's going to give you the extra circuits, and it's going to make your car run like it's supposed to.
Wow, and as I recall, also if you have like an older, like a 1920 or something, you want to do restoration period, correct? You have wiring that looks old, but it's actually new inside.
Right, and we have that in the universal fashion, and we have GM factory original wiring as well. If you want to take your car back to bone stock original glass fuses in the fuse panel, we have that for GM.
Really, glass? Get out.
That is correct. Dash harness, front light, engine, everything that you would need. And then if you do go to the Resto Mod side, you're covered Chevy, Ford, Mopar, Jeep, Volkswagen. We got it all.
You got it all. So what do you guys think of the SEMA show this year?
It's a great show this year. It's really grown. It's back from 2020.
Yeah.
Now it's a full bore show, and it's nonstop foot traffic around here.
So how do people find you? Website, social media, etc.?
You can get us at www.americanautowire.com or call us on the 1-800 number. Our sales techs and our tech reps are there for you.
Perfect. And you always stand behind your products. I'm a big fan of y'all's wiring, brother.
Thank you, Mike. It's always good to see you.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of companies do wiring. I'm a big fan of American Autowire. You got to check them out. Okay, odds are you might know who this next guest is. I had a chance to bump into my good running buddy for many years now, Chris Jacobs. Yeah, overhaul and the list goes on. And he was hanging out with the guys from Finale Speed, and we're going to get them on the show, hopefully, but in the next couple of months. In the meantime, here's what happened when I had a chance to say howdy to Chris. We're out here rocking at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and you know, anytime I see my ace buddy Chris, what is doing, dude, Jacobs?
We're back again.
We're back again. We got the band back together.
Yeah, man.
Tell me, just amazing unveiling of this Camaro. We're doing a bunch of B-roll on. Everybody's talking about what is going on. The company is Finale Speed.
Finale Speed, and so I originally hooked up with these guys last year at SEMA when they had their Charger in the Dodge booth. It was a roller. Yeah. And my first stop at SEMA every year is the Dodge booth. Unfortunately, they're not here this year. But I saw their roller Charger, and I was just infatuated with the car. So as I'm looking around it, the guys from Finale Speed approached me, and that turned into staying in communication, and that turned into a partnership. And here we are now. We've got 3 cars here at SEMA this year. This one, a roller convertible in the Dynamat booth, and then the Charger is now a complete car, and that's outside at the Hoonigan display in the Silver Lot.
I love it. And for the viewers, we've known Chris a long time. I think you know me when I had black hair.
I think that's quite possible, yeah.
Or a lot less of it, right? And just again for the viewers, Chris is kind of selective, we'll say, on who you want to hook up with and put your name with. Is that a fair statement?
That's an absolutely fair statement. And, you know, I mean, like I said, the guys from Finale Speed are down to earth. They're hardworking guys. Shout out to the crew in Yukon, Oklahoma, who were not able to come out here to SEMA with us. We got about 15 guys are getting the cars done. Yeah, so very, very proud of this 69 Camaro, all carbon fiber that we have here in the TMI booth. Yeah, so that's kind of our specialty of these carbon fiber cars. Wow. And pretty much the only thing left from the original car is the exoskeleton. So we remove all the steel and then bond those carbon fiber panels to the exoskeleton of the original car. 32 different carbon fiber pieces on these cars.
Okay, wait. 32?
32 different carbon fiber pieces, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So before we say goodbye, how do people find you? Because you got all kinds of activities going on, buddy.
Oh, yeah, man. FinaleSpeed.com on the web, at Finale Speed social media. My social media is at ChrisJacobs70. Hit me up, send me a message.
Be way cool. And my friend, it is always so good to see. This is part of the magic of SEMA. You get to run with your old friends, man.
I was telling my buddy Connor, it's part family reunion, it's part networking, it's part getting to get some FaceTime with the fans, and the biggest thing is you get to see the latest and greatest trends in the industry.
Everything right here, and courtesy of CSRB. If you can't be here, we're going to take care of that too. Give me knuckles, brother. All right, you know I love you.
Love you back.
All right, be talking to you soon. I'm getting mugged over here. Don't go too far. We got a whole bunch more coming. In the meantime, enjoy the ride. Yeah, again, that's part of the magic of SEMA. Every time Chris and I see each other from across the hall, we go, oh man, it's going to get crazy for a few minutes. We had a chance to meet an amazing company, CRC, and they do a lot of different chemical cleaning. They've been around a long time and been big-time supporters of NHRA as well. And they have a very special project car that they've had some people work on that are well-known in the industry, and it's going to be supporting some great charity work. So yeah, this is a little bit of fun. You're going to be hearing from Clay Millican, NHRA Top Fuel, along with their other buddies out there running around, including Jeff Lutz from Lutz Race Cars. So let's see what all they got to say, and you got to check out what they're doing with this charity program. Okay, it's totally getting out of hand here at the SEMA Show at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Jeff Lutz, Clay Millican, and young lady, what is your name?
Raquel Wenger.
Raquel, of course you're Raquel. I'm digging this. And we got two guys we got to talk race, but first we got to talk about this amazing charity. Let me know what CRC is making a difference for people who really want to engage in this type of work.
Well, we care very much about the next generation. We've
Absolutely.
seen that there is a shortage of young people getting into the trades. And so we thought we've already have a relationship with Clay and Jeff. And we thought, let's team together, do a really fun build.
Yes.
Let's document it on social so people can see how fun it is to work on cars and how rewarding
Yes.
it can be. And then, so they built this beautiful car. And then next year in May, we're going to auction it off at Millican. And then the proceeds are going to go to the Tech Force Foundation. And their mission is to support the young people, to provide scholarships for trades, including automotive and all other industrial trades. And so they are going to divvy the money out to 10
Wow.
students.
So there's more than just one scholarship. You're going to have 10.
At least 10.
Beautiful.
If
Beautiful.
the car goes for a lot of money, it'll be even more than 10. And 3 of those are guaranteed to go to female technicians.
Rocket. I love this. And Jeff, I got to ask, big town in this industry, you've been around a long time. What kind of touched your heart with this process that they have going on that got you to be engaged?
Anytime you can give back, to get where we are and to give back and to give 10 scholarships, that's amazing. I mean, I didn't have a scholarship.
Nope,
I come
me
up
neither.
through the school of hard knocks,
Yep.
And to be able to do that for a young person out there, and people always ask me, how did you get into this? What do you recommend? Or how do you,
Yep.
I say follow your dreams. And you know what? To get a scholarship would be a dream for somebody. And to be a part of it's just amazing. And partnering up with CRC and Clay Millican, it doesn't get any better than this.
Doesn't get better. And talking about education, the man to my right's got a PhD in street smarts and how to drive a really fast hot rod. Brother, what do you think about this program and what caused you to say, I got to sign up for this?
Well, I mean, I've had over a decade-long relationship with CRC
Yes.
through the Top Fuel program,
Yep.
and I already knew these people. And then last year, I mean, this is a long story, and it actually could make a great movie. But so last year they wanted to help me and Jeff complete my son's truck. It was my son that we lost
Really?
in 2015.
Yes, sir.
And so they were like, we're going to get this project completed. And so, I mean, that in itself
Yeah.
tells you
just-
what a group of people this is here at CRC. And they said, we want to continue doing this, and for it to continue to go to kids, you can't beat that,
Amen.
and I mean, the Lutz family and my family, we are family, 100%, no doubt about it.
Beautiful.
And the two of us, I mean, when Jeff wanted to do the truck, and we're here about this GTO, but when Jeff wanted to do the truck, he's like, I want to do something that is meaningful. And this GTO behind us right here is
Well,
meaningful,
that's serious meaningful.
for a lot of young people that maybe they can't afford the scholarship, and this is an opportunity for them to get their education. And I keep saying this over and over, it's an opportunity for somebody to learn to work with their hands and to make a living with their hands, and that's what Jeff does, that's what I do, and all these people at CRC make it
I got
happen.
my 6-foot roller cabinet in the garage, all my tools in. I think Chip Foose said it best. He thought the country started going downhill when they eliminated shop class in high school. So how do people learn more about this amazing scholarship program? How can they get engaged?
They can go to crcbuildforthefuture.com.
Perfect. And Jeff, how do people find you? Because you always got some wrenching going on in a corner somewhere.
They can go on lutzracecars.com. We're always posting up on social media on what we're doing, what we're into, and we get into just about anything.
And with Clay, you got the most universal smile known to mankind. Do you know how happy I'd be to be his dentist? I'm going to get I want my teeth to look like Clay's. So how do people find you, brother?
Anything, everything is just my name. Whether it's Instagram,
right.
Facebook's, you name it, YouTube, you name it, it's just my name. Of course, everybody can't say it, but they hopefully can learn how to spell it.
They can figure it out. It's always good seeing my brother. We were at the track last weekend with you.
Yes,
sir, it's always an honor.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much.
And thank you guys for checking all this out. You got to learn more what's going on in this foundation through the CRC folk. Until next time, enjoy the ride. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with Clay and Jeff. We also want to thank Raquel. Do me a favor, check out what CRC's doing for that build for the future and getting the scholarships out there. And you can check out their great line of products as well. Alrighty, so as we get a little bit more on the technical side, as you're going to hear me talk, I'm a big fan of really good suspension systems, and we had the chance to stop by, to my humble opinion, one of the better ones on the planet, our good friends at QA1. And everybody talks about their hot rods, how cool they are, and they got to glide. Well, for them to be smooth, you got to have good suspension. If you got a good suspension, you got to have a great process, shocks, everything, call it all-in-one capability. And I can't think of anything better than QA1. Damien, it is so good to have you with us this morning. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
We are having a ball here at SEMA. Lots of people. I'm just glad we're able to catch it before your booth gets full.
Sure. Yeah, that'll be coming real quick here.
So what's new coming into 2024? Because QA1, you guys kind of keep reinventing what's cool, and you also have good eye on what the market needs.
We continue to innovate. We continue to come out with new products. We've got some brand new design struts coming out. So those will be hitting shelves here within the next couple weeks.
Beautiful.
But brand new aluminum inverted twin tube inverted cartridge. So adjuster mechanisms up on top, nice lightweight, great valving curve on that. We've got aluminum caster camber plates to go along with those, billet aluminum caster camber plates. So that's Mustang 79 to 14, and then the third gen Camaros as well, Camaro Firebird. So lots of great stuff there. We've got updated control arms for the Mustang. We've got Coyote swap solutions for the Fox and SN95 cars. We've got lowering kits for some of the modern truck applications with the 15 to 20 F-150s and then the 7 to 18 Silverados as well.
Wow.
And those will work with both 2- and 4-wheel drive trucks.
Dang. And I've noticed too, and I appreciate you can't tell all your trade secrets for the viewers, but there's a lot of shock companies out there. We don't name names, but even different ones. Mm-hmm. So kind of what's part of your secret sauce? Because you guys always are kind of on the forefront of this.
QA1 manufactures shocks in-house. So we're machining bodies, bases, we're doing the pistons, we're doing the assembly in-house. Wow. Every shock that QA1 manufactures is dyno tested before it leaves the building.
Every shock?
Every single shock, absolutely. If it doesn't meet our validation curve, it goes back to the line, it gets reworked. If the guys can't rework it, it goes in the scrap bin. So It does not leave our building without being validated.
Before we say goodbye, what do you think of the SEMA Show this year?
It's great. It's been busy. Traffic's been great. So and there's tons of new products to look at. So it's been a great year so far.
So how do the viewers find you? Website, social, etc.?
Check us out at QA1.net. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So.
Way too cool. And don't go too far. I know this is a shocking development. I had to get that in there. I know it's early, brother. I'm sorry. We are far from done the SEMA Show. Yeah, Damon goes, dude, you'd do a shock, tag or joke in the middle of this. Well, of course, we're having a lot of fun with them. So as we're walking around, again, there's people we've known for many years. Some of the original founders or owners of the company, they've retired and they got new talent coming in, and they're doing as good a job, maybe even a little better. That's the case with our good friends at US Radiator. So check out everything Randall had to talk to us about how to keep your hot rod cool. And when you got your hot rod or your car, whatever you got, among the things you got to make sure that it's cool. Not just cool in styling, but cool in temperature. And my personal favorite, unbiased, and they don't pay me to say this, is US Radiator. Randall Pierce right beside me. How you doing, man? Good to see you again.
Doing fantastic, man. Just enjoying the SEMA Show this year. Beautiful weather. A little bit warmer this year, too.
It's a little bit warmer, and naturally you can't reveal all the trade secrets, but there's a lot of radiator companies out there. and you guys really kind of always appear to be kind of on the front end of it. Great success story. What's part of your secret? What's your sauce, special sauce?
It's made in America, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
You know? And, you know, we make all our tanks in-house. We make our cores in-house. And we make all our brackets. Everything's made right here in the great United States. So...
And Randall, I've talked before, I've got a 70 Superbird 2.0 with that big beak on the front. I drive it in August in Las Vegas, and it will not overheat because I'm using your triple flow. I think I got that right?
Yes, it flows 3 times through the radiator, keeps it nice and cool in this desert.
Okay, now explain this, my voice. Explain this to the viewers one more time, what a triple flow does.
Okay, basically like a triple flow, you would take and you would put a baffle in right here, forcing the water to go this way. You'd take another baffle, put it here, force the water to go this way. So you got 1, 2, 3 passes through the radiator to get the water cooler.
Really? So it's got a lot more time to be in the radiator, more distance to travel.
The longer the water is in your radiator, the more cooling you get to the engine to protect the investment.
And for a lot of us, yeah, it can be a big investment, right? So what kind of cool stuff you got coming up in 2024?
We're taking everything from that we make in copper brass and turning it into aluminum.
Really? Wow.
So it's an OEM look in aluminum.
Wow.
So that's what we're trying to get everything swapped over and just keep on rocking.
Keep on rocking. Randall, I can't thank you enough. And I tell everybody out there, when you want to be cool, you got to talk to U.S. Radiator. That's unsolicited testimony. It works for me. I'm highly confident it's going to work for your car. Yeah, it does. You heard me talk about our Superbird 2.0 426 Hemi. I've had it idling in front of the house in August, and here in Vegas, that can be noticeably warm. It stays right around 178 to 182 off the thermal gun. So they are the real deal. Okay. So we have our favorite companies, the celebrities we like to say hi to, and then I'm minding my own business, walking around, and I find this company. And I said, well, I never heard of Send Cut Send. I guess we better check them out. Well, I think viewers, you're going to be glad we did. Check this out. So you walk around, and you know what you're going to be finding. You're checking out, having a good time. Then I come across Send Cut Send, and I'm going, what's this about? Well, to my right, I got Jake Holland, and the more I'm talking with you guys, you got an amazing process. So if you're a hot rodder and you want a part, you want to have a machine, that can become painful, right, sir?
Yeah, I mean, we're all car guys actually in this company, so we're always working on our own cars. We need those roll cage tabs, radiator mounts, and so we're using our own product on a normal daily basis.
Nice. So, okay, at the 50,000 foot level, how's this work for a customer?
Yeah, 50,000 foot, we're a rapid manufacturer for sheet goods. So you can use CAD software, create a DXF, drag and drop it directly to our website. Wow. If you don't, you can use a cardboard template, send it to us. We'll do that reversal for you. So if you have that dash panel, we can do that reversal on that dash panel and get a custom fit directly to you.
Get out, or if you're a little bit proficient with AutoCAD or whatever, somewhere it's a little more designed to spec. So if they bring you a folded up cardboard box, you can unfold it, figure out the dimensions, and make them a box.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, and we can also do a napkin sketch. So you can set us a dimension napkin sketch. We'll do that reversal for you guys, and then we'll create a design that you can order directly off our website.
Wow, so what's been the feedback from your customers? They must be pretty happy with this.
So the design service of the cardboard and the sketch is actually getting announced right here at SEMA. So this is a brand new process and stuff for us. It allows, it opens up our market, allows guys that don't know that CAD software to be able to use our service.
So as far as your existing programs, what's a customer think? It's got to be kind of handy. They ship a nice little sketch, and they got a great part when you're done.
Yeah, I mean, I use CAD on a daily basis, so I'm really proficient in it. Yep. But there is those times that I have that custom bezel, in my 54 Bel Air.
Right.
That, it's really hard to reverse into CAD. So it gives me that availability to make that custom part really easily.
So what do y'all think of the SEMA Show?
The SEMA Show is great. It's always really good for us. Like I said, we're all car guys. We do cars and coffee. At Send Cut Send, there's 50 cars there.
Perfect.
So we're just happy to be here.
And you guys, I think, are out of Reno?
Yeah, we have one location in Reno, Nevada, and we have a second in Paris, Kentucky.
Woo. So check these guys out. You need some machine work done, and you got your cool sketch or less than cool sketch, you can be helping them out. So how do the viewers find you? Website, social?
Yeah, so sendcutsend.com is our main website. Go there. It gives all the instructions. If you have any questions, you can email support@sendcutsend. They can answer any questions that you may have.
Well, thank you so much. Now, I just found me a new place on my next project on a hot rod. So no joke, you can send them a sketch and make you a part. It can be up to, I think, a 1/4 inch thick or so. So they are high on my list of people I will be engaged with, because I know I got some parts I'm going to need fabricated. As we walk around, you hear that phrase, because you just keep walking at SEMA. I got a bump in my buddy Rich Basame and everybody at Advanced Clutch Technology. Had the chance to chat with John. Okay, now I'm going to let you know in advance, this is at the end of a long day, so I think I repeated secret sauce about 22 times. But hey, my little gerbil brain was in overdrive, and I think I kicked in the nitro. Check out what we got hanging out with Advanced Clutch Technologies. As we go around the different booths, you see some great manufacturers. And when it comes to clutch systems, I really am hard-pressed to find one better than ACT. I got John Phillips with him, man. It's so good to see you again. And how's the world of clutches?
It's actually been really well today. A lot of customers coming in, a lot of meetings. It's been really good.
And I tell you, you guys have been high on my list of the phrase, you get it right the first time. So I know you can't get all the trade secrets, but what's some of the secrets where you guys always, every time the clutch comes out great? So what's some of your secrets? Is your inspection process? What all goes on?
Well, it'd be inspection process, but really our secret sauce is our diaphragm.
Oh, really?
So our diaphragm here, we actually get laser cut steel and make these out of flat pieces, and we'll do all the heat treating. We'll put bumps in to get better travel out of the parts, and that's how we get that nice ACT clutch feel.
So this started out, it's a stout one too. So this started out as a flat piece of steel.
Yep, correct.
Wow. Get out. So you I tell you kind of enjoy your job working at ACT.
I love working there.
Cool.
Yeah, they treat me really well.
Good. And so what's a good way for people to find you on a website?
So if you go to advancedclutch.com, you could go to our website or come visit our booth at 22351, and we're right under the Toyota booth.
Right on the Toyota booth. John, thank you so much for being here. And when everybody else got that manual shifter, but I like this tall guy. Is when you got your manual shifter, you probably won't go wrong at all if you go with ACT. True story. Big fan of the products they have, and they can do a lot of custom work for you as well. Well, that includes this episode of our SEMA coverage. We're far from done. Keep track of what's going on. Also, easiest way to do that, like, subscribe, and share. Hit us up on YouTube, all the social media. Let all your friends know what's going on, because we have more SEMA along with some great new shows coming up, fantastic builders, and more race teams. Until we see you next time, enjoy the ride.